Hey, what's going on? This is Muriel from the Sunshine Family about living in Costa Rica and unusual things that you're probably not used to when you did not live in Costa Rica yet. When you're a tourist, probably you won't even notice this, what I'm going to be sharing with you. But what it is, what I think, well, let's stick with myself. What I thought was really unusual about living in Costa Rica, I was going to demonstrate that. So you're prepared when you're looking into Costa Rica living. So you only have to stick to the end of my video to know what it is. It's going to be a very short video, but in a nutshell about who am I and why am I making these videos. A little bit about myself. I moved to Costa Rica in 2018 with my two growing up kids from the Netherlands, thanks to my online business that I run together with my husband since 2013. That's when we started online and to dream big about moving abroad and replacing my job and his two restaurants. That's really in a nutshell, but I can work and earn online, and I teach people from all over the world on how to build their businesses online or how to get more exposure to their existing businesses or services. That's really in a nutshell. And now I'm gonna dive in a very unusual thing about living in Costa Rica, but you cannot get around this. You must know what it is. Are you ready for it? Here you go. But of course, I forgot to invite you to subscribe and hit the bell icon if you haven't done that yet. Why? Well, then you receive a notification every time I upload new material, and that's always Costa Rica related. And it might be something that you never knew and that you're in search for. And then you can learn something new. So thanks for your subscription. It supports my channel. And of course, it motivates me. The more subscribers, the more I'm motivated to make more content. So thanks for the support. Okay, what are we looking at? What do you see? What do you see? Well, probably you see what I see. This is a gas tank. And it's not a small one, it's a big one. Actually, it is this big and now it's empty. So you can see basically the size. This is a very common thing for people who live in Costa Rica. But if you're not used to living in Costa Rica, it's probably a very uncommon thing, a very unusual thing. What's unusual about this, is that gas in Costa Rica that you're using in your kitchen is not coming from gas pipes that's really well hidden in the ground and it's all set according to rules in the Netherlands. I know a daughter from a firefighter that gas leaks can literally lead to exploding houses and stuff. And if it's not, if there's a leak in a pipe, it's really dangerous. Not for only one house, but for all the surrounding houses. Now, in Costa Rica, we don't have gas pipes. Not that I'm aware of, actually. But if you do know that there are areas where there's gas pipes, like in Europe, in the Netherlands, then let me know, because then I learned something new from you. But this is an empty gas tank. And you can get these in the supermarket. Now, why is it standing here? It's standing here. We have two. We have one reserve that is connected to my kitchen where I make food on, the stove, so to say, the stove and the oven and everything that I need gas for. And this is the empty one. And I need to bring this to the supermarket. And then in exchange, I get a full one. And I pay more or less 10,000 colones for this. And how long does it take me to empty it? Between 6 weeks and 3 months. But I'm with a family of 4. It depends on how much I cook. My mother-in-law has one and she's not here all year round. She lost 5 months with this, but she's only making dinner twice per week when we're eating over in her place. So yeah, it's really weird. It was really weird for me. I was like, what the heck? Do I need to buy a tank? But it's really normal. So can you imagine that you have to drag this thing yourself to the supermarket and then ask for a new one? And then, this is the thing. What I found out, that it's very unusual for me that I have to carry this on top of my quad, because I have a basket in front. There's more or less always a guy from the supermarket who's helping me to place it in my vehicle, whether that's my car or my quad. But I think that is really weird combined to what I'm used to. So unusual things about living in Costa Rica, I think it's working with gas tanks. You know, there's even dryers and washing machine that is functioning on gas tanks. And I don't really can tell the benefits of that for myself. I have a washing machine and I do not have a dryer because I have so many places to hang up my laundry. Why would I use a dryer that is really eating up electricity, which is not the cheapest in the world right now? And just, why would I use it if I don't need it? I have sun electricity, or sun power, so to say. But yeah, this is something that that you should be aware of. And also that there's two, how do you say that? Clickable, two connection differences. And this is the one that you want. It's one with I don't know how to say it. There is two. One has a little meter on top of it. You want that one because it's more solid. The other one is more leaking. So if you are new and living to Costa Rica, be sure to have the right one. And I just walked to my connected tank. This is the one that I recommend you to take. So there is two different kinds, and this is the one you want. It has this little meter on it. So you have to buy this part. So this is where the gas, which brings the gas to your kitchen device that needs gas. And you have to turn this, and it goes the other way around than you're used to. For me in Europe, and this is how to close it fully and to open it once it's connected. The other ones, I have noticed that is leaking very, very fast. And basically I was losing gas all the time. I literally smelled it. Now the gas tank is standing outside. It's a little bit messy because we're in construction. Dirk is revamping Nick's bus. There's all kinds of building materials here. Yeah, I think that you can benefit from this video. Living in Costa Rica and very unusual things for most people. Now, let me know if you were used to this way of getting gas from tanks. I don't know where you're from when you're watching my videos, but definitely in the Netherlands, we're not used to this. This is highly on when you're camping, on vacations and stuff, then you're using gas bottles like that, and then the smaller ones, of course. But yeah, this is just very common in all houses. They have this little closet with a door where the gas tank is in, and when it's empty you have to really replace it yourself. And if you're not very strong, you need a handy man or a woman to carry it for you. Well, in any ways, I'm curious hearing if you benefit from this video, and also if you have other suggestions for me to share. The other day I made a video about making money in Costa Rica online, at least how I do it and what I teach to others. I'm planning on making more videos about that for those who are interested. But I also know that a lot of people have their finances set and are just looking for these little thingies about Costa Rica. Let me just walk there. And it can be the little things. If you are aware of it before you're coming here to live, then you might be settling in faster and easier. So look, I just wanted to show you this. The sunset on my property. And if you have a sharp eye and you're familiar with my property, then you have noticed that all my plants are growing. And we have mandarins. Look, you will be amazed seeing this. I'm actually going to take it off. Look, my own mandarin. How cool is that? So I'm really proud of that. I'm going to eat it and let you know in the next video how it tasted. It smells yummy. Okay, looking forward to meeting you one day in Costa Rica. Ciao, bye for now, and thanks for watching.